Hello everyone and welcome back to another video and welcome to the Turing test. So you heard about this game in my last video, which was a Minecraft episode 2 video. Hopefully it was that video. So this game is basically a puzzle game. That's what it is. It's a puzzle game, but it's some story as well, not just purely puzzles. So yeah, there's some story behind it. So let's continue. Well, not continue. It's a new game because I tried to record this before. I didn't even start the Xbox recording, so there was audio, but there's no actual visual audio, like visual footage, video. So let's start for real this time though. New game. Also, the game has loading screens and they're long, and so I'm just gonna cut them all out. This one doesn't take too long usually, but the rest of them do. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut it out. Oh. Waking up.
Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses. We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface, post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
Alright.
Pick up your EMT.
On
It's
the
on the
side.
side. Okay.
I did play this game once before.
Make your way
So.
to the docking station.
Sorry, talking over the game now. I have played this game once before. I'm also not going to be exploring most of the maps, like the map, because it's just a bit annoying to do so. I mean, if you guys want to do that, I'll do that, show you the game. But I should get some more dialogue, hopefully. I am thankful that these
What's the ship's
subtitles are on.
status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
I'll just shut up then.
Bay 3.
It's green, so I'm on here. Assume it's Bay 3. Since Tom said Bay 3. My throat is dry.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcom?
Go.
Then we are go for launch, initiating.
Separate.
Oh, that's a cool view.
Engaging retrofire. I'm running the program, 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
Oh, damn. That beeping is kind of alarming. Stop popping, bottle. My water bottle, plastic disposable water bottle, keeps popping. Can you stop? Thank you. Like I'm talking to a water bottle.
Open the door.
Oh, yay.
Welcome to Europa.
I'm cold now. Maybe it's because there's snow right here. Or it looks like snow. Looks like snow, probably is snow. He weren't sunk yet. Let's go inside. Alright. The only reason I'm playing this game is because I think it's fun. And I haven't really seen many other people play the game on YouTube. Like people that I actually watch, not other people. I know other people have probably done this, like played this game. But I haven't seen like YouTubers that I've actually watched. Like YouTubers that I actually watch play this game. So that's how I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna cut this loading screen out. Alright, so now we're actually in the game.
The base
So this
has
is
changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules. The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
Do you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours. They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage. But they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
So, if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication red is malfunctioning.
alright. I'm blazing through some of these first early puzzles. So this is the core gameplay. This is basically all this is. I mean, the puzzles get way harder, but like,
This doesn't
still.
add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd
This
come
is
to
one of those
find
harder
me, not
puzzles.
try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have.
This
their
isn't too
reasons.
hard, but still. Oh, I need power for both before that can even... So I should... Okay, hang on. So if I do... If I take the... So if I move this up, and then move the box to here, that powers that. Then I can use the... Then I can take the orb through here, and I can pop it in here, yeah. Easy.
My instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories. Conflicts.
Oh. So yeah. I've pretty much figured this out, I think. Yeah. Boom. Epic. I think that's chapter 1? Not quite. These early puzzles are the easier ones, so you don't really have to do much, but like... That one was a little harder, but not like I couldn't solve it easily. Some of the other ones are worse.
This is the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
Yeah, I think some of these are actually developers of the game. Outstanding tasks. Keep calm. Okay. Ava Turing. From Germany. Nationality, American. Current objective, investigate communication crisis, contact ISA, contact ground team, and review Fortuna's diagnostics. I'm just gonna continue. Okay, so we will just
What
go
condition
forth
should I
with-
expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
Alright. So Chris was involved. So Chris was involved in an accident. So that is he's dead. Wait for it slowed. Alright.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Alright. So we're on Mars. Okay. Not Jupiter. I thought we were on Jupiter. Right, I need the box right here, I think. Yeah, I need the box here. And I believe we need the magnet over here later. Oh yeah, right here. There. Move the box to there. Which gets that magnetized over there. Okay, that's over as I can make it, and then we go up here and we collect the box and we go to the door. I think that's what we have to do. Boom. I'm pretty sure later on in the game we get control of Tom as well. Like we can like go into Tom and we can
Okay,
use
what
him
are
to
their
solve the
chances of
puzzles.
survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Oh, okay, that's good. So we're gonna move our little platform here, a little bridge, to here so I can collect this, so I can power Mr. Magnet, and then I can move the box so I can get to the door. Cause you know, the door. Or actually, I need oh no, because I need 3 things, and one of them is a box. So then we just move this like to here. Oh no, I need to move it to here. How do I... okay. So I should be able to get it like this. Can I get to that? I probably can't like that. Like, oh, I can't? I can't make that. Just barely not can't make that. That jump. So we need to move it very slightly this way. I could just barely not make that. And then I should be fine there, yep. And then I can jump across and I can like probably put this box. Yep. And then we can just do this, pop that down there. Oh wait, hang on, I can collect the Oh, hang on, I'll just move my thing first. This platform. I'm gonna put the box in to here. Put the box in. Grab orb 1 and orb 2. Boom and boom. There we go. And then we can go to the door, and yeah, we will be all dandy fine. This series will probably be mostly uncut, and this takes me like an absurd amount of time to get through a room.
My purpose
But, you know.
as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Okay. I think I've mostly got this figured out, so I'm gonna put the box on that so I can go through this door, that way I don't have to use orbs to get everywhere. Yeah. And then we can go through this door, and then we can collect, or I assume we have to collect the orbs from here to go through a door around here. Yep. Place it in. Okay, there we go. And then we can go through here. And the videos I'm gonna try and make, so these videos are probably gonna be shorter than most other videos and mostly uncut. But if I can make them longer, like if the chapters take a bit longer to get through, like, so we could probably go through the rest of these and then be done with the episode. So I could probably place the game and split it up into multiple episodes.
No, you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us.
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
I assume I can get a second. Okay, I can get a box. Is there anything else in here other than a box? No, it leads me up here. Okay, so I'm going to take the box that opens this room. Oh, but no. Oh no, I know. I can take this, but doesn't close that. Yeah. Well, so I can do that, and then I can take that. Pop it in there, and then I can do this, and then I can take the box, but then I can use the alternate power source of the orb, and I can go out here, and then I can just use this, and I can the orb out, and then I have my boxes, and I can use this stuff. I think I popped that in there, pop that there. I can get through here, and then I don't have to, I can like use the, I can get the orb back. Okay, so there has to be a second orb somewhere. Aha! So instead of using a box here, I use an orb, that way I can collect the orb, and I can collect the orb, but I can't collect the box from like a distance. I can go here, collect the orb, go in here, bizzity bam, get an orb, get this orb as well, no, this orb, get me the, okay, thank you for the orb, and then I can drop down here, and because these are circular, I can't put a box in them, so go through, and it saves. Epic. Been going for just over 22 minutes, okay, and I'm not sure what's in here actually, what's in here. I think these are like separate, like external puzzles. Oh, I get it. So I can only move a very little amount before it kind of gives out the power. So it has to move very slowly to get to the end. And I have to move I can move as much as I want like this, but I can't move like that very much. Like sideways, like actually moving positions. They can mostly run sound to. Ooh. I'm not gonna get cocky. Yeah, there we go. Let's do here. Shall we have a polite conversation? Okay, I guess. Okay, I think you're a robot. Prove it. I'm simply not convinced you are human. I think you might be a robot. And I simply do not care. Yes, definitely a robot. I am not a robot. You have failed the Turing test. You are a robot. I'm not in control. True. I am a drone. Yes, you are. I am a robot. Now you're getting it. I am controlled by my programming. Whatever keys are pressed, it makes no difference. Okay. I reckon I can convince it I'm not a robot, but let's get to the actual thing.
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself. Have you heard of the Turing test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Seductive. So can I now go this way? Oh wait, no, I use an orb to go through. I take the orb from here and I pop it on to that box. Where that box is, that way I can carry the box across and then I can grab the orb from where I'm like safe to grab the box without like pushing myself backwards in progress. There we go. And now I can pop an orb over there. And what's through here? A box, and then we need orb. We need orb. And that is not right. So I hang on, can I grab the orb through the door? Or does it like get blocked off? Oh yeah, I can grab it just right here. So now I can go across here. And I should be able to exit, yeah. Sector B18. So I'm assuming I'm in chapter 2 now. So I can probably do 2-3 chapters per episode.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
The loading is a bit annoying. Sector B19? So I assume it's like 20,
In the Chinese
20
room,
sectors.
because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing
Oh,
test,
okay, I get it.
having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Is that a threat, Tom? What a go me? I reckon he wants to go me, bro. So that opens that, but then I have to be able to get through the door. Oh, okay, so I have to swap the box and the ore around, that way I can collect the ore through the slotted bar thing there. I also need to turn up the sensitivity of the controller on the game. So that might be a thing I have to do. Grab that, do that, and up. Okay, that's better. Okay, there we go. Turns it up. Sector crew quarters. Oh no, crew quarters. Okay.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
I don't see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand they need for transparency. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? So it's just like a thing, like, oh, maybe Tom isn't all he is? Maybe? I can go into Yoshi. I assume this is what, Sochi? 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 Sochi-yu? I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Okay, so I'm gonna end the episode right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button. If you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. If you didn't like it that much, that other button works just as well. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.